Guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick look here at the whole marina today, and there are some images that I'm leaving at the end for you to have a look around. Enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm in Hull's Old Town today on Princess Dock Street. This is at the side of Princess Dock side where the Princess Quay shopping centre is. So I'm going to take a walk down, go over the marina, go around Humber Street and talk about a bit of the history of the area. My first job was actually on Humber Street, which is now full of businesses and everything, but being a local lad, I'll be able to tell you a lot about it. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. So basically this area, this is called Zebedee's Yard. That's used for performances outside. They actually have Hull Pride there. By July that'll all be done. We've got some kind of roadworks going on at the moment, and this is called Princess Dock. There was a YouTuber came here once from Leeds, a Japanese guy, and described it as a lake. He obviously didn't have a clue what he was talking about, so it is actually a dock. And the one on the other side, a lot of people call it the Marina, which will be coming over the bridge shortly. That one is called Humber Dock, one of the other docks, smaller docks. So there's several docks in the city, but that's the original name, hence why the street is called Humber Dock Street. So there's a few restaurants here about. This is a bar here that used to be called Waterfront, which is still here. But there's another one now, a different name, that's got new ownership now. The name escapes me, that's what it's called. And this street here leads to the Hull Minster. So just at the bottom, I won't be going down there, but it's going straight up to the marina. I'll probably walk that way on the way back. There's a club round there called the Attic as well, which is pretty good for a night out. Been in there before. There's another little bar here. This is pretty good. Been in that bar before. So people chilling out in there. That's Bar 82. That one's called. That's Bar 82. There's some nice buildings around here. This one's an Italian restaurant. And once again, another side to the dock. And there's a bridge here. I forget the name of it. I'll get the name of it when we go up. It's named after somebody well known. It's one of the best constructed bridges in the country, which is going to go over the A63. And the A63 currently is being extended, as people will well know, to increase and reduce the congestion of traffic going in and out of the city, creating another underpass and access from other areas to the city that have recently been closed. That's progressing very well. Despite its hiccups, it's going to be scheduled to open in spring 2026. The nicest part of Hull, this area. So plenty of areas to sit down, etc. So we'll go a few steps to go up. There is a sloped area as well that you can go up. It's got disabled access. That's the other way, on the other side. So here we'll go. I'll do some views of the A63 very shortly. I believe the name of the bridge is somewhere here at the top. So there's the slope I was just telling you about. This is the construction. And it's very nice. If you've never walked over it, it's a nice feeling. And feeling of freedom. So have a look. Right, so A63 is progressing well. It's a quiet night tonight, and as I say, that's going really well. looking a lot better. This is the road that used to go in, but that's creating the underpass, which you can see in the centre. There's actually the cemetery on the left. It used to be further up. That's was all removed, everything from it. It's very old. And this is the Spain lightship that used to collect the light on the white Spain ship, which is Spain Point, just outside of Headgall, in the sea on the east coast. Some more traffic coming the other way. You see, I don't drive anymore, but I do kind of miss driving down here. This is called Castle Street, and that's the bridge there. I was walking by the Queen, that bridge, in 1981. So there's Dock Street, which we'll be going down very shortly. Take around there, go around the rest of here. So I'll come at this time of night because it's quiet. You sort of think. A lot of the boats are in as well. A lot of yachts. It's very full tonight. There's a Holiday Inn there on the hotel. And we also have a hotel at the other side. I can't actually see it from here, where you can see the Minster. On the opposite side of there, there's a motorway over another bridge which was named after Dean Windus, the football player. There's another hotel there, I forget the name of it, but that's just on the other side, and that's actually near the Deep, so you can actually go there and stay near the Deep. We do get a lot of people staying over there on that side when they come to the rugby league sometimes. We'll take a stroll then, and then we'll go down Humber Street, and I'll tell you all about some of the businesses down there. It's all sort of restaurants and bars now to go down. I can show you where my first job was. It's a company called Wrigglesworth, and that was way back in 1980, so I'm showing the age now. So if you've never been to Hull, it's a must visit. This is the place to visit, is this side of the city. I can only say, unfortunately, it looks unsightly with all the works that are going on at the moment. But there'll be a reason for that, what they're doing. They're probably doing more work on it. What it is, I haven't got a clue. I do find out, I will update you. We have a lot of festivals coming up later in the year as well. We have the Freedom Fest, which we run every year. That's usually August or September, I believe. It's always a good event, always full. Buy a wristband, etc. And it's quite a nice area to live. The accommodation doesn't come cheap on here. I think you're looking at rates between probably $750 to $1K a month, maybe going a bit higher too. So there's another pub down here. This one's called the Green Bricks. This has been opened many years. They've changed the name of it. They've called it Humber Dock. Some of them are getting mixed up. Green Bricks might be next door. So this street here is called Blanket Row. There used to be a car park here on the left, but they've actually altered it all because they opened up the new arena. There's the new arena, which is on Myton Street, which is just across the other side of the road. So that's all changed. We'll come to that shortly. We'll go around and do kind of go semi-clockwise for that one. So the Green Bricks is next door. It's an old building, fantastic structure, great architecture. So yeah, they have changed the name actually. They've still got the bricks there, as I say. This is hence why it was called Green Bricks. I must say I preferred it as it used to be to what it is now. We used to go out there for our lunches back in the day when I worked around here. Did used to have a club on the other side. I think it was called Pepe's. It was a nightclub, but that's closed down now. I think it was just up here, further up on the right. There's another nice ship there. I'm not sure what that one is. It's got a name on it there. Soon that one's zoom in. There we are. Not sure what that's linked with. Have some background. There we are. This is Humber Street. We're coming into now. See, you can still see the names of the traders here. Gibson, Bishop, Company. Once again, that was another traders, another warehouse. We used to work together with a lot of them. If somebody didn't have stock, we used to help each other out. So all this has altered as well. This Martin's Alley, I used to be able to work around there, but the stairs what are on here have all been added on. This has all been restructured. In fact, these signs have all been changed as well. So it's, and once again, another one here. On the fishing court, that's a new business. It's filed. Same with these Butler Whites. Well, Butler's was a fruit market, so there must be some kind of business amalgamation there. And this is the tapas, and a friend from Liverpool's been here, so I'll give a shout out to Paul Hessian. He's coming back again in July, so hi to Paul and everybody who may be watching. There's the tap house, which is supposed to be pretty good as well. And then we've got another pub in Hull. It's called the Minerva. It's just around this corner. It's just on the pier head. So Pier Street. So basically, you go around here to Pier Street. You go down to the bottom, and Minerva is just at the top here. So you can't see anything at the moment because of where the car's parked. So go down and show you it. So we have got some apartments here, ready for rent. Oh, they've got shares, sorry about the noise there, they've got shares on them, £2,000 each, 8% yield per year. So there's a lot of that going on, so that's peoplecrowd.com if you're interested in investing in property. You need a bit of capital to do that. Yeah, so here we are then. We're on the rest of Pier Street, Henry Vernon Court. This has changed a lot as well. This used to be cobbled, so this has all been paved as well. So yeah, let's just go up to here and see the Minerva. And we've got some Victorian toilets here as well, like we have in the city centre in Queen Victoria's Square under the actual Queen Victoria statue. There's some toilets. These are exactly the same. Very old. They look the same inside as well. They'll be closed now. But yeah, this is like an ancient kind of monument really. And many moons ago, well about a century ago, I think it was about 1921, Harry Houdini, the escapologist, was dropped in a barrel here and escaped. It's a famous escape that he used to do on the Niagara Falls. So this has changed, it's all been structured. Now historically this used to be called Hosh Wash. The reason it was called Hosh Wash is they used to take the horses out to the bottom down the slope and clean them, wash them. We used to have the Lincoln Ferry as well, used to leave here from the top and used to go obviously across before the Humber Bridge was built. So yeah, all over here, this is the Hosh Wash, just at the bottom, further up, that's where it was. So let's take another little walk down. here. There's a lot of history. It's really nice. Got a nice view of the Humber there, and you can see the Deep. Well, that's where the hotel is that I was just telling you about. On that side, you have to go across the bridge, but there's a walk just around the corner here on the right. You go up to the next left, 10 right, and there's actually a bridge called Millennium Bridge that takes you across to there, so you don't have to go the long way around. And I say this is the exit to Humber Dock. So when we did have ships coming in and out a few years ago, this is where they'd entered and exited. And this spot here, this is where Harry Houdini did his escape. My actual grandparents saw it. That's how I know the story of that. Somebody's yelling in the background. That's one thing about Hull. Like somewhere in the world, some people do have loud mouths, don't they? Right. So go back up to the rest of Humber Street now. This is the Minerva I was just telling you about. Apparently it's a haunted pub, which I'd find fascinating. Are you gents alright?
Right, mate, you right?
Yeah, it's a bit of vlogging from my channel.
Good.
I've been in here for a while, you know.
Good. Music in here live now. Go
Is it? Nice one. Did we need cheers, guys? Live music in here, guys, if you want to come in. Thanks very much, gents. Nice and friendly. So there we are. Just history. Dead bod. Whatever that means. There we are, 1960 to 2017. Alternative heritage, apparently. In the St. Bed, commemorated the iconic graffiti by local skipper Pongo. Right. Okay. Yeah, they've got music in there, but unfortunately I ain't got any money to spend tonight. But yeah, there we are. Minerva Brewery. There's, I know you can get meals in there as well. But last time I was in there, actually, I was at Hull College with my colleagues. That was over 20 years ago, but I do plan on coming back in there. Right, so we'll go back down to Humber Street. So back down Pier Street again. I'll go this way actually, because this is the Queen Street area. As I say, this is the rest of Pier Street. Some more buildings here. There's actually a property company around here as well called Head Start Properties. That's my landlord. They're a good company, and you get some nice properties in nice locations. And yeah, this is what the captain, they call the captain, the pilots, some of the pilots, I think they're based here, go across and look out on the Humber and work with the Humber Rescue. The guys that are in charge for piloting, the Humber is very, very difficult to navigate, especially when you get out there. Boats can easily get stuck on a sandbank because it's very, very, very shallow. I mean, it looks deeper there when you come in to the Humber Dock, but it is shallow as you move further out. I once went to a talk. One of the guys was one of the Humber pilots. So we'll go, look, we'll just go to this side and show you a little bit more of the Deep and the bridge that I was telling you about, called Millennium Bridge. And there's our tidal barrier. Depending on how the tides go, that moves up and down. Looks like it's up today. You can't get round now. You used to be able to get round there, so just fold it up a bit more so you can see. There we go. It's good that they're doing something with the city. It's a bit like what they've done with Liverpool, really, and what they've done with Bramley-Moor Dock. They've done a lot of restructuring, infrastructure and conservation. Very, very important to maintain your history. So this is called Queen Street. only quite a short street. There we are. There's one of the signs, just to show you that's Queen Street. That's been replaced as well. There's a little place here called Oberon. It used to have a circular window at the front and it used to be a bar, but it's all changed now. I think it's called Oberon House. This is it. Here we are. You see, it used to be a pub. I remember when I worked down Humber Street, but it's all changed. And there also used to be a cafe as well. I'll show you where that was. So this street, I think, is called Wellington Street. Just wait for this bike to go past. At least he's not racketing all over and making a lot of noise. Right. This is all new as well. The fact I think we've got like a stage round here when they have the festivals on to do entertainment. I'd like to know what the dog's saying in dog language. I don't speak dog. Oh, right. So yeah, this used to be. This actually did used to be a cafe. This here, Pier Court, next to here. This entrance, it's all changed. As you went in years and years ago, it was just a little cafe, but everything was taken over. And this used to be the warehouse here at the side for Wrigglesworth. We used to have chutes go down, and we used to put the chestnuts down in. There was 100 weight, very heavy to deal with. We had to have two of us to lift it, and I can't believe, for my build, however I ended up to do that. And then we used to load the lorries up as well. Every morning we started at 6 AM. So this was called Wrigglesworth. This was where my first job was, in here. Obviously, as I say, it's changed. And right at the top there, we used to go through there. See where my finger is, to the top left window, around the other side, and then load everything out. And then on here used to be trucks in the morning, and warehouse just at the back, which you can't see now because all the doors are closed. But this is open sometimes for art festivals, displays, things like that. So yeah, they've maintained the cobbles. These have been here as long as I can remember. So these was here when I worked down here. And then if you do want to visit 28-29 Humber Street here is the dinosaur experience. Now, probably won't know this. This is on visitor attraction as well. I'm visiting England. They've got a rare dinosaur in here, a display of one that they put in a race. So this is my Scouse humour, Yorkshire Scouse humour coming out. They had a dinosaur, yeah, with blinkers on, and they was using it for racing against the others. And apparently it won it because the blinkers helped it not to be distracted. And then coming in the last race, and the winner of the race is the Isinkisaurus. Yep. Look forward to your comments and your stickers on that one. So this is about it really. A few bars. So these used to be businesses. I can't remember what that one used to be called, but you can see, looking at the architecture, what it clearly used to be. I say it's alright, it's vibrant. It's good what they've done, because before I know this was taken over, it was kind of dead round here, so it's really good. So I'm happy to see it as it is right now, and that's how you move with the times, isn't it? So yeah, I class this as the equivalent of the Freedom of the Meta Quarter in Liverpool. This is kind of sort of the Freedom Quarter, but yeah, it does remind me of the Meta Quarter, but in Liverpool, but in a different way. It's got the vibe. It's got the same vibe as what it's got round Matthew Street. So there you go, guys. Please don't forget to click a like on this video, and share it, subscribe to the channel. It's free, but by clicking it helps me, the algorithm again, to see what people like. 'Cause I know a lot of people like to know about architecture and this kind of subject matter, so please do that, and then I shall see you in the next video. Guys, just to add to my vlog, I've just met some people from Portugal. They're making a music video on the Marina. They're called Frio Films. That's Frio Films. I'll put a picture there. That's going on their YouTube channel as well. So just on the way back out. So I just thought I would add that in. I did finish broadcasting, but just add on to the end there as a little add-on. Thanks for watching. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. That was just a short overview. I will be doing some longer vlogs later in the year. Remember, please to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Click a like, please. That helps the algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video.